So now we've been seeing our our childhood and what we grew up in as far as hip hop really stand for less and less as the years go on. You know, the Roc-A-Fella era was spared by, Dame Dash, Biggs, and Jay-Z. It was one of the most prominent movements in hip hop maybe ever. That Roc-A-Fella chain meant more than maybe somebody's first hit album, receiving a Roc-A-Fella chain. We got some people that were more happy to get a chain than to actually get a deal, to actually have a hot single out there. That chain meant so much. And to see, the energy that Dame Dash put into that, and just being the one that spearheaded that on an independent level, partnering with Def Jam and really setting the standard for what independency could look like.
Call me an asshole every day, but I don't listen to that shit because I know what's right. Cause my crew tells me it's right, and I respect them. How come they keep saying Def Jam all through that, all through these reviews? There's no mention of Roc-A-Fella. There's no mention of us putting together the tour. It's all Def Jam. You're telling me exactly why I don't really because every time we get next to y'all, they get the credit. We own our own company, and we look like
and what partnership could look like. To see where it's at now, where you see Dame doing interviews and he's not looking in the best of health, man. And the people that's next to him should be ashamed of themselves. There's no reason that man should be jumping on camera, taking out his teeth with an eye patch and all that. Like, it's not called for.
But I have things that I want to say, and I think I want to talk clearly. So I'm not going to sit here and grit my teeth all day. Fuck all that. And I don't care. Get your jokes. But know that right now I'm in my dentist office. And tomorrow I'm getting a surgery. And hopefully by the time y'all see this, I'll have some new teeth.
Sometimes we don't need to see our legends in that light. But him and Cam ended up really going at it back and forth recently. And it hurts to see, two friends have to spat in public like this,
Let's do it. All right. This what niggas want to do? This what niggas want to do? Bet. Let's go with Honor Up. Let's start there. Dame got a movie called Honor Up. He's shooting it on 125th and 12th Avenue. He spent $1 million. I said, Dame, you have to spend that much. He said, yeah, you're right, but I had to learn my way. I said, okay, fine. You know what, you're right. And Dame done great movies. I don't like Honor Up. I'm being honest with you. Shout out to Daniel Murder Mook. Y'all my name Smoke Diz, all that. I don't like the movie. Shit was nasty. You my man. I ain't gonna let you go outside like that. All them other niggas who let you go outside like that, they ain't your man.
And some might say, Cam is petty and, he's poking a lot of fun and poking the bear with a lot of his old friends or foes or people that, he might have not loved as much as he presented prior to. But that's the game. What have you done for me lately, right? So Cam jumps on the pod and he speaks about, a way he felt about Dame. Dame commented about something about Cam, and then Cam comes back. But Cam right now has the light where he's hot. He's hot right now. Dame's talking about, I challenge him to make another movie or a hit single. He don't want to make music no more. The music industry is not the same. Having a hit single for an artist today is not what was back then. They're not getting the royalties the same. The effort is for what? He's basically partnering with Revolt and licensing his own show that him and May set up. Why the fuck would I go make a record and have to travel around the city and promote it? And hell no. So, but my thing, right? Now, 50 Cent had to chime in. 50 Cent petty as shit. And he jumps in, he says, you know what? He just bought the rights to Paid in Full. He's going to make it a TV show. Cam's going to executive produce it, and we partners on this one. And I know that must burn Dame, because Dame actually put Cameron in the movie Paid in Full as Rico, who played as Alpo in the movie. And the fact that, Dame could feel a way about this, and he should have all right. But my thing is, and listen to me carefully on this one, the amount of time Dame has spent spewing his stories about the fallout, what Jay-Z did him dirty, how things crumble at Roc-A-Fella, who he put hands on and who he helped in the moment and who he stood up for. Granted, but he rubbed a lot of feathers wrong while he was up there. He was known as the brash, braggadocious guy. He was real loud. He used to bark on executives, all of that shit.
What you mean? How do you invite my staff to one of my artist meetings? We invite you.
I thought we'd do this together, Dan.
Exactly.
Nobody left you out.
What you mean no one left me out? Y'all did not call me. God, don't send out like clearly. Do not send me no email. Call me. I'm not even talking to you. You should shut the fuck up anyway.
So now when you're not in that position no longer, people ain't really willing to extend the olive branch to you, right? But let's take a step back. If Dame would have just chilled out with the storylines and brought the whole breakup in a documentary format, listen, y'all, it's no way in hell that we are more interested in the BMF story than we are the beginning and end of the Roc-A-Fella days. That is probably in itself at least a 6-season doc series right there. From the time that they all met to the time where, they started signing artists, the Biggie Smalls encounters, Murder Inc., things are going on over there. The Roc-A-Fella tour, what you call it, the Def Jam tour, Bad Boy tour, whatever the hell it was. It's so much different facets to that. And then the way that it crumbled is a storyline in itself. And that point of view coming from Dame would have been gold to see on TV.
I would just sign people, put them on a private jet, maybe performing in front of the garden. You know what I'm saying? I guess you think that's normal. You know what I mean? But it just wasn't. I'm very disappointed where Roc-A-Fella went. I'm very disappointed. It's just like the brand is compromised. I never thought that could ever happen where Roc-A-Fella is just not relevant.
But he spent most of his time, telling it for free. And kind of seeming like, crying and complaining to the point where Hove even addressed it. You made a Hove, make another one. And he's unable to do that.
Make another Hove.
Sometimes businesses are not forever and they're not made to last forever, but you enjoy what you at in the moment, but then you move on to other endeavors. But you don't have to speak bad upon, what was great once upon a time.
And now we got our focus everywhere, different things. There's Rock-A-Wear, there's state property, there's Armadale, there's so many different things, as well as things that we always want to do on our own, which is, when people see that, us drifting apart, we always been polar opposites, you know what I'm saying? But when people see us drifting apart or doing different things like that, it leads to like talking, and then that just grows and it grows.
And just to see Dame in this light, man, it saddens me. But in the same time, I'm happy to see that, Cam and Mace is back together and they really enjoying what they do for a profession. And maybe Dame one day will get it together or just, humble up where he could just, chill out and just live the rest of his life and stay in good health. Because, health is the first thing that we should be worrying about. And, I know the whole financial issues that he got going on. He said he's filing for bankruptcy. Just a lot going on with him. But my issue is visually, the way we knew Dame Dash for being, up in the video, all of that other good shit, to what we see now. Just an old man without teeth. Shit is crazy, man.